Been started doing a little workout. Been doing some working out. Yeah, I got to change clubs though. My club is very filled, very full. It's always crowded. I'm not a big fan of that. Plus, like 80% of the people that are there are the women in the tiny, tiny tight pants. Very distracting. Because I love them. Oh, they're lovely, lovely, lovely things. So the problem it's not so bad because it helps your workout. You got to lift a lot more weights to redirect blood flow from the offending area. Plus, it's a nice, helpful hand. You're like, hey, a 45-pound plate, a 45-pound plate. Hey, look, a 10-pound. Just using whatever you got. That's all I'm saying. You get all worked up, you get all revved up, and then you got to go off home. And I'm going off home, and my wife is not always home when I get home from lifting for a little. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm married, so what's the likelihood that day is going to be the second Tuesday of the month? She's got a schedule. So you got to take matters in your own hands. I'm all weak and shaky from lifting weights, so now I'm all off rhythm. It's horrible. Like an 80-year-old woman with Parkinson's has got a hold of me. Which, don't get me wrong, sometimes it's exactly what Daddy liking. I like the stair climber. Love the stair climber because at the gym, the stair climber right behind the elliptical, and the elliptical where all the tiny tight pants go. That's right. That's right. Up on the stair climber, looking straight ahead. Oh yeah. Like for an hour and a half, I can do this for an hour and a half, looking straight ahead, not paying attention at all to what I've been doing. Right. But about halfway through that workout, I realized that my steps are matching her steps. Now, suddenly I've become like a weird, perverted, stationary stalker. Never getting any closer. Like, okay, you need to back up off the machine. It's a little creepy. Pull my pants back up. The locker room is horrible in these gyms, too. I mean, on the floor, on the weight room floor, you got like Olaf Gunderson picking up all the weights, just, a huge, massive man guy right there, And the little Iron Man triathlete like orbiting him like every 12 minutes, just spinning around him. That's on the weight room floor. But the locker room, they're never back there. In the locker room, it's always old hairy fat guy. Always old hairy fat guy, and he's always naked. Oh, you just walk in, you turn the corner, oh, old hairy fat guy, why would you pick up change? Oh, they don't even got pockets. Like staring in the mouth of a moss-covered cave with a hemorrhoid. Ugh. But I read once that sex, 5 minutes of sex, is like 20 minutes on a Stairmaster. Yeah? 5 minutes of sex is like 20 minutes on a Stairmaster. So I'm up to 2 minutes on the Stairmaster. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about. So I started thinking, I'm like, does that mean like a prostitute could be a personal trainer? Is it covered under my HMO? No. Do you feel the burn? Do you feel the burn? Yeah, but I think that's the gonorrhea. Oh, he's got the drip. Oh. Been doing a lot of thinking. I go on, getting a little older, doing a lot of thinking about life, death, religion, spirituality. Started thinking, I don't know that much about Jesus. I mean, I've read the Bible. And there's like the story of him being born, and there's 2 pages of him being a kid, and then bam, he's 30. I thought, that's not a lot to go on. I want to know more about the guy. Like as a baby, was he a colicky baby? Laying there in his manger all, hopping, cured, Jesus, awesome. It's a great kid. He's the son of God, but also the son of man. Did he have the same problems I had, like junior high, picking up the ladies? Like, hey, Ruth, I was wondering if you'd like to go to the summer cotillion down by the old town well, or whatever they did. I'm no theologian, I don't know. You're like, no, I'm going to go with Abar the moneylender's son. He's cool. Like, oh yeah? Hopping! You ain't never getting boobs. Jesus. I don't know if Jesus was quite the jerk that I made him out to be in that last piece, by the way. I mean, for all accounts that I've read, very upstanding gentleman. Really nice guy. I just like to also think that the Jesus magic he performed sound like hopping. It makes me happy. Like his grandpa would come over and, hey little guy, what's that behind your ear? Oh look, a coin. Like, that's great, Grandpa. What's that behind your ear? Hopping, fish, loaf, Jesus. I want to take a little poll. I always like to do this, ask some questions for the crowd. Take a little poll. I ask a round of applause. Who here hates strip clubs? All right. I don't. I love them. Oh, yeah. I love them. Oh, strip club. And the dirtier, the nastier, the better. I want bullet holes in the walls and the dancers. That's what I want. It's crazy. Oh, man. A couple of years ago, me and my buddies went out to this one way out in the middle of nowhere. It was like 2 weeks before I was going to get married. It's my bachelor party. So we go out to this strip club way in the middle of nowhere in the sticks. It's just a big metal tool shed with a Schlitz sign. That's all it is. Just awesome. Bring your own booze strip club. Sweet. That's just management saying, you know, fellas, we want you as liquored up as possible. Bring it on in with you, because our dancers aren't too pretty. That's all I'm saying. It was awesome. We're all sitting there, me and the guys are all sitting there watching the stage, and all of a sudden the music stops dead silence. We're looking around like, what happened? We see the dancer on the stage get up from the prone position, walk back to the back of the stage while fishing a single out of her own G-string to feed a jukebox. Classy. Ladies, did a DJ? No, no, sir. I'll be selecting my own AC/DC song to shake it to with. Thank you very much. Oh, man. I almost got my nipple bitten off there. 2 weeks before I'm to be married, my nipple almost bitten off. That's coming up in conversation, that's all I'm saying. Honey, you went out with your friends a couple weeks ago, and I was just wondering, where's your nipple? Like, oh, baby doll, nothing. We didn't go out, we stayed in and watched the movies. What goes better with movies than popcorn? So I'm in the kitchen making some Jiffy Pop, shirtless, and a big aluminum foil thing popped right off and took my nipple right off. Should have a warning label on that or something. So the best part about this place, called the petting zoo. The strip club was called the petting zoo. Awesome. And the best part of the place is they had tiny little vending machines all around the stage. You put a quarter in, you get a handful of Cocoa Puffs and amphetamines. You can feed the strippers right there. Beautiful. Me and my buddies are gathered around. I gave them all quarters, told them, come on up, fellas. Come on up. That's right. Don't scare her. Let her come to you. Let her come to you. There you go. There you go. Palms flat. Keep your palms flat. Oh, yeah, that's nice. If you ever had a chance to see a 24-year-old man feeding a stripper in the wild for the first time, oh, it's a magic twinkle in their eyes. It's breathtaking. It really is. I got a buddy of mine called me up the other day and he said, I'm having a problem with my girlfriend. And I said, you know, here's the thing. I said, you know what, I could give you a bunch of silly advice, but here's the key. Having a problem with your girlfriend, here's the key. Take care of her. Take care of her. Do what she asks. That's all. Satisfy the lady. If she asks you to do something, do it. I was dating this girl. She says, honey, we need to be more spontaneous. I said, all right. So I dropped down to one knee and I punched her in the crotch. She didn't even see it coming. Your wish is my command, my lady. That's all my time I have. Thank you very much. My name's Rich.